So this one's not that good, so I'm gonna quickly redo it, but I just wanted to share it with you guys real quick. So an unnerving monster wants to destroy the world with death, but it will mean breaking a promise. It's the want to destroy the world with death part that just loses me. It's hilarious, but loses me. That's just terrible. But I love it. So I'm gonna change it. Okay, this one's so much better, although it's the conflict card still like taking me back a bit. I'll probably have to find one that's better. Let's see. But it will mean confession to an old sin, but it will have to do something they can never tell anyone. I guess breaking a promise will work. Not sure how I'll go about that though. Let's see. So here's what I changed it to. So an unnerving monster wants to destroy someone's dream with a drug, but it will mean breaking a promise. The breaking a promise part is what's taking me aback. Actually, no, I think I just got an idea for that part. But yeah, destroying someone's dream with a drug and it being a monster, that can be such a good idea for like deeper meanings and such. So I'm gonna do that. That's actually really good. Good morning, everybody. It is now day 4 of the week of creativity, and I'd just like to give a quick warning. Sorry, I hit the mic. Of trigger warnings. This one has drugs involved, like drug abuse, suicide, overdose, that sort of stuff mentioned. So if you're sensitive to any of that sort of stuff, do not hesitate to click away. I will not be upset. Just enjoy yourself. Your peace of mind is far more important than just another listen on my podcast. So if you're still here, I hope you enjoy. And if you're planning on leaving, I have plenty of other podcast episodes that you can listen to and plenty more stories to come. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And the prompt for this story is: an unnerving monster wants to destroy someone's dream with a drug, but it will mean breaking a promise. And this one is titled Goodbye, My Loved Ones. I'm gonna hold the microphone because for some... Oh, it's because my seat, that's why. So this one? Where is it? This one? No, it should be this one. There we go. There we go. Now I'm closer to the mic. Yay. Alright, so goodbye, my loved ones. Thank you. A special thanks to every last one of my adoring fans. I shout out among the cheering crowd at the end of another concert, waving goodbye. I follow my band off stage with our bodyguards close by. All of our fans out there continue to chant our names loud and proud as we make our way to our dressing room. Jesus Christ, this tour will be the death of me. The drummer groans, bursting through the red and silver door with our band logo on it and heading straight for the sofa. It appears that they've set out a few water bottles for us along with sandwiches and protein bars. Did you all see that broad on the left? I swear she'd climb up on stage if I'd simply looked at her. Kyle, the bassist, brags cockily. He then proceeds to pull out another one of his post-show blunts from one of his pockets and retrieves a lighter from the other. Are you sure they allow smoking in here? I personally think it'd just be better to just do that outside. I frown, still standing by the door as the rest of my band relaxes. Henry, the drummer, covering his face with his hat and his arms crossed as he prepares for a power nap. Jess, my backup singer, with gorgeous hair down to her knees, inspects the drinks and snacks they had laid out. She must be starving, especially since she was up before the rest of us to make sure everything was ready and had only eaten a bagel. Meanwhile, the rest of us had an entire breakfast waiting for us. Kyle, our bassist, already ignoring my words of warning and instead is lighting his joint without a care in the world. Do you guys know if weed is even legal here? Chill out, Mr. Star. Just come and relax. Hell, even just lock the door if you're just so scared. But Kyle blows out smoke as I look for Jess for backup. for her to just shrug and continue seeing what kinds of sandwiches there are. I just don't feel as though it's ideal to smoke a blunt in this state. What if someone sees? Sounds like, he sits up, pointing a blunt towards me, that you could use a bit of this. Far more than me, anyway. I don't think you should do that, Jess finally chimes in, immediately putting down a tuna sandwich that had previously caught her eye. Aw, is little Jessie going to protect her baby brother now? We're not related, both her and I groan. Yeah, whatever. You might as well be of how close the two of you are. He rolls his eyes and gestures at me with the joint once again. At least try one puff. After I hesitate for another moment, he smirks and then pouts his lips. Or are you going to let your big sister Jessie continue to baby you? Just do it, Henry yells tiredly, not bothering to move, as long as it'll shut him up. Jess turns, placing her hands on her hips. Henry! Raising his head, he stares dead ahead at her. You know, he won't stop till Tyler gives in. Well, I mumble, taking a few steps over to Kyle. He's so much happier and more calm than the rest of us after he smokes. Perhaps I should... No! Jess pouts at me and then shouts, I already don't like it when these idiots smoke around you, so I sure as hell am not going to allow them to drag you into their stupidity. Perhaps you could use a puff, Kyle laughs, then takes a long, slow drag. That's it. I'll just find somewhere else to eat and relax. She stomps towards the door with a face filled with anger. Come on, Tyler. After she doesn't hear me following her, she spins and glares at all three of us, even Henry, who had decided to try at another attempt of napping. She didn't back me up when I was trying to get Kyle to smoke outside. Besides, Henry's right. Kyle won't stop till I give in. Though, maybe this will be good for me. Exactly what I need to relax like the rest of them. Get the edge off. Tyler? I notice her lips quiver, hoping I'm the only one who saw. Fuck, this hurts so much to watch. I hate seeing her upset, especially since we're all here thanks to her. But I know she won't break down. She's too stubborn. But I know she wants to just release really badly. I could use a bit of a break from all the stress. She could too, but I'm not going to suggest that. 50 shows in 1 month. It takes a toll on the person, and she's been carrying a majority of the responsibility. Besides, she has far better ways to relax, and we especially can't have most mature band member going off and burning her brain cells. She falls silent for a few moments, staring down and refusing to look at me. I'll text you later. To see how you're doing then. And she leaves, shutting the door behind her and proceeds to run down the hall, the noise as clear as day. Do you think she's going to snitch? Henry mumbles, not bothering to look up. Kyle laughs once more and relights his joint. Not with Tyler here. Now come on, you'll love this new batch I caught. It's called Kiwi Piss. I let out a cough, struggling to breathe with all the phlegm in my throat, and go in for another bowl. It's my 6th today, and for some reason I still can't seem to relax. Perhaps... No, I'll never go that far. Just gotta stick with weed. Everything else is off limits. Speaking of weed, where's that order I made? JJ! I shout, a little shocked by the anger in my voice, but choose to ignore it. There's a few strands of hair on her shoulders, and my eyes go wide when I see it. Her hair. Her long, brown, luscious hair that she had decided to never cut again back in 4th grade. All gone. Down to a short cut that makes her look like a grown man. She frowns upon seeing me, hunched over my bong, skinny and pale. I haven't seen her smile in years. I can't even remember what she looked like smiling. Where the fuck is the weed I told you to go out and grab? Tyler, don't you start. I cut her off, slamming my bong on the table next to the motel bed. What did you do with the money I gave you then? A dark shadow grows behind her, with a sickening grin. Great, it's back again. I swear, ever since that day, this damn thing has been following me around. Yet whenever I'd bring it up, my old bandmates would call me crazy, and JJ, the stuck-up bitch, would suggest cutting me off from the only thing that brought me peace. Fucking bitch. Wants everyone to be just as on edge as her at all times. Didn't even bother to at least try some to know what I was experiencing. Then had the nerve to kick me in the nuts when I attempted to give her an edible. Like seriously, I was just trying to help, bitch. She lowers her gaze down to the ground again, and I can't help but roll my eyes. I'm sorry, I'll go get it now. She quickly grabs her purse and starts to head out the door. Yeah, that's what I thought, you fucking slut. The door slams and I contain myself from going out and yelling at her. Instead, I just grab my bong and take another puff, ignoring that shadow that's now towering over me. But it's no use. It's distracting me, and it's making it impossible to relax. So I turn and stare at it dead in the eye. It is huge, about twice my size, but immensely skinny. It has sharp claws for hands, sharp teeth circling its mouth, and eyes that remind me of a snake. Won't you just fuck off already? She won't come back, you know. The voice is scratchy, and feels as though it is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The bitch fucking better. I gave her the last of my savings. The savings from back when you were a lead singer and guitarist. Back before you ruined her life. Ruined her life? Oh please. If anything, she ruined mine by not choosing to smoke with me. I punched the wall. No clue what had gone over me, but I just needed to release. Whatever, it's her fault. Maybe I'd actually have some more respect for her and forgive her if she'd just sit down and smoke with me. Is it because you need a new smoking buddy to ruin the life of? Shut up. Like Kyle and Henry. They tried to even help you clean up. Shut up. Until you killed them. I didn't kill anyone. I lunge up to my feet and face the shadow head on. Those are all just lies. You can't lie to yourself, the shadow laughs. One became a vegetable and the other overdosed. All because you can't control your weak little mind. I did nothing to them. They did it to themselves. Oh? Then how about this? A needle. But where did it come from? No, I know where it came from, but I refuse to acknowledge it. You're ready to begin the spiral just like the both of them any day now. Though, unlike Henry, you at least won't have a family and kids to break the hearts of. But I won't. Yes, you will. No, I won't. I throw my fists, but of course I only hit air and end up falling onto the cheap, stained mattress. You know, you're in this situation all because you just wouldn't listen to... What did her name used to be? Jessie? Oh, but of course you had to ruin her reputation, making her change it to JJ and throw her life away. Shut up. My voice is muffled on the mattress. I can't seem to move. Does 22-year-old co-singer Jess Burnham found providing band members with several pounds of illegal drugs, leading to the downfall of famous metal band Kinslayers, ring a bell? No. Are you sure? Because it was posted everywhere. You even provided a quote in it acting as though it was a joke while you were high off your mind. No, I didn't. Oh, really? So you didn't tell the entire world on a live stream that she provided you all with the drugs and promoted that you all get high and relax? Shut up. That's what I thought. What do you even want from me? Clearly I'm just a failure and a junkie in your eyes, so what's the point in even acknowledging me? Well, you're not quite the majority's idea of a junkie. Excuse me? I can finally manage to pull myself up, and once again, that needle's waiting for me. No, I will never go to that point. The shadow moves to the other end of the room, entering the bathroom in a flourish, and my heart sinks as I watch it hover over the shit-stained toilet. Then get rid of it. But it was expensive. Why did you buy it in the first place then? The shadow, no, the monster, grins. I stop myself, searching through the memories and possible reasoning, but I can't find any likely excuse. I don't know. My vision is engulfed in darkness once again, with the only thing in my view being that damn needle. Then use it. It's not like you have the courage and perseverance to quit weed. There's nothing wrong with weed. It's the only drug that is perfectly safe. You're addicted. Weed isn't addictive. I can quit any time. Then why did you never even attempt? Even as you've lost all your savings, career, gave up on your dream just to smoke yourself stupid, and so much more. Numb. That's how I feel. It's true. I'm just a waste of space, chasing a feeling and destroying everyone in my path. I'm so pathetic. I'll end up dying alone. Might as well do what everyone suspects you of. It hovers closer to me. I eye it. The contents inside, the tip of the needle. It's just another step to finally feel calm and happy. That's all. I refuse to say that I'm addicted, because I'm not. I take it, and begin tapping at my forearm, searching for a vein. Then, as it rises up, I stab it, and begin pushing. That's right. Push it all in. All of it. This is what you're meant to do, and you know there's no escape from it. It's empty. The needle hits the ground. I lay back and release. I don't know if I've always had an addictive personality. Perhaps it's just genetic. That explains why my parents would limit my sweets consumption back when I was like 12. Those were the days. But I know that this is what people expect of me, and there's no point in doing anything else. I'm sorry, Jess, but I couldn't keep my promise. I hope you can forgive me. If you do ever choose to come back, of course. Goodbye, Henry, Kyle, Jess, Mom and Dad, all of my adoring fans. Goodbye. And that is the story. And that is the short story, Goodbye, My Loved Ones. Once again, I hope no one who's like sensitive to like these sorts of trigger warnings and such continued listening. I'd rather not like find out that anyone like had a breakdown because of a short story that I wrote. I enjoy writing dark topics, but not at the sake of hurting people, which is why I don't heavily market my stories. Because I know not everyone can handle the darker subjects. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this short story. There are 2 left. Yeah, this one's for Thursday, so 1, 2. Yep, there's 2 more after this. I'm still writing them, not gonna lie. I'll probably finish short story 5 sometime today, and then I'll try to speed run through short story 6 if I can. But I'll do my best to get it out at 3 a.m. No worries. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the short story. I hope you guys are enjoying your week of creativity. And yeah, I'm going to end this here. Have a great rest of your days.